MagO7 and Oxy-Powder are pills that promise an oxygen colon cleanse, claiming to gently relieve constipation by literally delivering oxygen into your gut. They're marketed as a special oxygenated magnesium formula that supposedly flushes out toxins, pathogens, and waste as part of a natural detox. It sounds futuristic and scientific, but how much of that story actually holds up? Under the hood, these products contain what is called ozonated or oxygenated magnesium oxide. In chemical terms, this usually means a blend of magnesium compounds, most notably magnesium oxide with a small amount of magnesium peroxide mixed in. Magnesium peroxide does release oxygen when it reacts with water or acid, which is why it's used as a disinfectant in agriculture and environmental cleanup. The catch is that magnesium peroxide is also irritating to human tissue. It can cause bloating, belching, abdominal pain, throat irritation, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Because of this, oral supplements don't actually contain much of it at all. As a result, most of what you're swallowing in these oxygen cleanse pills is just regular magnesium oxide with a tiny sprinkle of magnesium peroxide. Functionally, that means that these products work almost exactly the same as taking a large dose of magnesium oxide by itself. Magnesium oxide is an osmotic laxative. It pulls water into the intestines, softens stools, and helps you go. It's been this way for decades because it's cheap, easy to take, and generally safe. MagO7 and Oxy-Powder do the same thing. The oxygen part is mostly marketing. There isn't enough magnesium peroxide in these products to deliver any meaningful oxygen to your intestines. Whatever peroxide is present in these things reacts immediately with the stomach acid, breaking down and releasing any oxygen long before it could reach your lower gut. If you did somehow take enough magnesium peroxide to get oxygen release in the intestines, you wouldn't be enjoying a gentle cleanse. You'd be far more likely heading to the emergency room.
By the way, I review a lot of supplements here, so subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated. And support me on Ko-fi if you enjoy the content.
But let's play along for a moment and imagine a fantasy world where you could take pure magnesium peroxide without side effects. Will the oxygen it produces in your gut actually detox you or improve your health? Based on available research, is no. There are no human clinical trials using magnesium peroxide or ozonated magnesium oxide to treat constipation, infections, digestive problems, or any health condition. The only studies you'll find are a few highly experimental animal studies, mostly in mice, where magnesium peroxide shows up in very specific research on wound healing or bone repair. That's it. There are no independent peer-reviewed human trials showing that ozonated magnesium oxides offer any benefits beyond what you already get from plain magnesium oxide. Magnesium peroxide isn't really a medical or nutritional ingredient at all. Its real-world role is almost entirely industrial. Its main use is in soil and groundwater cleanup, where it acts as a slow-release oxygen source to help bacteria break down pollutants. It's also used in wastewater treatment to increase oxygen levels, reduce raw neg odors, and improve the breakdown of sludge. Swallowing it doesn't oxygenate your body in any targeted or helpful way. It just reacts with stomach acid and turns into ordinary magnesium salts before it ever reaches your intestines. It sounds scientific until you stop and think about it for more than 5 seconds. Now, it's true that magnesium-based laxatives are less likely to cause the harsh cramping or dependency sometimes seen with stimulant laxative, but the word gentle in gentle cleanse is very subjective. At higher doses, magnesium oxide can still irritate the gut and commonly causes nausea, vomiting, and outright diarrhea. For some people, that's not a mild cleanse. It's an unpleasant bathroom marathon. Excess magnesium can also be dangerous for people with impaired kidney function. Under normal circumstances, healthy kidneys remove extra magnesium from the body. But in older adults or people with kidney disease, even magnesium oxide, which is already poorly absorbed, can build up in the blood to dangerous levels. In one case series, 4 elderly patients taking magnesium oxide for constipation developed symptomatic hypermagnesemia, and one of them died. These cases are rare, but they're an important reminder that high-dose or long-term magnesium use should be approached carefully if you have kidney problems. It's worth noting that many colon cleanse products recommend well over 1,000 milligrams per dose, which is a very large amount of magnesium to take every day. At the end of the day, MagO7 and Oxy-Powder are basically dressed up magnesium oxide supplements. Magnesium oxide on its own is a cheap, effective osmotic laxative, and these products don't really do anything meaningfully different. Some formulas toss in small amounts of electrolytes like potassium or citrate, supposedly to help electrolyte loss during any cleanse-induced diarrhea. In practice, unless the cleanse is so aggressive that it's actively dehydrating you, and if that's happening, you should stop immediately, those additions are usually unnecessary. They also don't contain enough magnesium peroxide to deliver oxygen to the colon in any meaningful way. Most of it reacts and breaks down in the stomach long before it ever gets that far. And even if oxygen could reach the colon, the idea that oxygen selectively kills bad bacteria is misleading. The human colon is naturally very low in oxygen, and that's exactly how our normal gut bacteria likes it. Many harmful microbes do thrive in low oxygen environments, yes, but so are most of your beneficial gut bacteria. Flooding the colon with oxygen hasn't been shown to target pathogens specifically, and would likely harm good bacteria right along with the bad. If your real goal is to improve gut bacteria, probiotics make far more sense. Unlike ozonated magnesium products, probiotics actually have research behind them. Numerous studies show certain probiotics can help with bowel regularity, constipation, and overall gut health. Claims these oxygen cleanse products make without evidence. If you're shopping for a probiotic, look for ones containing lactobacillus, bifidobacterium, and Saccharomyces strains. These are among the most studied for digestive health and have the strongest evidence for helping manage GI issues. Still, the bigger question is whether you should bother with colon cleanses at all. Many skeptics dismiss them as junk science, and for good reason. The idea that your colon is full of years worth of toxic sludge that needs to be flushed out is pure pseudoscience. A healthy colon naturally contains hundreds of species of bacteria, and that bacteria is not only normal but essential. There's no credible evidence that your colon needs special cleansing beyond regular bowel movements. If you're constipated, a laxative can help you feel less bloated and lighter, but that's because you're moving stool along, not because you're detoxing anything. That said, there is a bit more nuance here. Most people turn to colon cleanses because they want to feel healthier, and cleansing can mean different things to different people, from adding more fiber, to cleaning up their diet, to using laxatives for a short time. While the colon flushing story is wrong, the body's already very good at cleaning itself, short-term changes in diet and habits can still make a real difference. Eating more fruits and vegetables, getting enough fiber, and even tossing in the occasional smoothie can genuinely improve digestion and how you feel that day. Using laxatives when you're not constipated doesn't offer much benefit, but if a brief cleanse nudges someone toward better eating and healthier habits afterwards, that's not necessarily a bad outcome. Honestly, the real issue isn't that people try 7-day cleanses or flushes, it's the belief that doing 1 week of a cleanse can undo an entire year of poor diet and lifestyle choices. That's the myth worth flushing. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Yeung. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to share them in the comments down below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you know someone who could benefit from this, please share it with them. Finally, if you enjoy what we do and want to learn more, consider supporting us on Ko-fi, and be sure to check out our other socials as well.